You're live.
I guess we're back again.
What the?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
It's playing.
Grappling Dads. With Austin at
don't-
the helm,
I don't know what's going on.
the best producer in the world, going, hey, now we're going to go live in 30 seconds. You ready? Like, yeah. He's like, wait, there's no music.
We're live. It's working. Everything's good.
Wait, just go ahead and go.
It's great that it's good, but
Like, really? Because now I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared now.
I don't know what to do with my head.
Shit. All right. So, yeah, Grappling Dads. Paul and Kip here.
Hi.
Talking about jiu-jitsu stuff. Today's episode comes via FlickChat. Via Paul Elliott
Oh, usual.
of simplebjj.com.
Yes.
Look him up. It's fun.
Let me guess. He was answering Roy's question.
He was answering Roy's question. My answer was next question. After Roy said, hey, should everyone compete at least once? And knowing full well that Roy expects the answer to be absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know it was.
How dare you, Roy? One, ask that question, and two, think that's the answer. Because it is unequivocally, that's a word. No.
No, you don't have to. I will never.
So anyway, should everyone compete at least once? No. Show over. I guess we're done
It was
here.
about as efficient as we started. We might as well just end. Thanks
No,
a
I'm
lot,
good.
Austin.
I'm good. Let's talk.
Austin, you killed it.
Jesus.
So I can talk shit and get a nice. I can wait for the how it works out.
I'm waiting for him to go, wait, this isn't working. Start over, guys.
The audio's working. We'll be fine.
Oh, okay. We got audio.
Meanwhile, we'll look like robots.
Did we even tell anyone that we were going live today?
No.
All right, perfect.
Oh, good.
Then
So
they won't be
zeros
here.
of-
We need like 3 under our belt. There's 4 people watching somehow.
You
How
gotta
do
be
they
kidding
find
me.
us?
Well, if they subscribe. it
Yeah,
pops
they
up
get a little
and says,
pop up.
Oh, that's
Hey,
weird.
these jackasses are live.
Just I'm gonna watch this shit show.
And then they accidentally click and they're like, fuck, I'm going into it.
We're that show that makes you feel better about your life no matter how bad it is. Like, at least I'm not these guys. I'm more put together and well prepared for life in general than these two right here.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And then they hire a guy to make it better for them because they know they're stupid. And he just comes.
We hired the wrong guy.
He just comes and makes it worse.
He comes with big ideas and zero follow through. It's fine.
Yeah. Today he shows up with a big screen TV, like, we're going to put this behind you and we're going to do videos. I'm like, I don't have any videos, man. He's like, well, we can do my video of my fight.
I can
Like,
only
we-
laugh so much during
I'm
a
like,
video.
we can, but like,
As Austin
we've,
He
competing.
said fight.
well, his
Competition.
spat match, I don't know, what do you call that?
I don't
Just-
know. He was doing Mr. Roboto right at the beginning. Kung Fu hands.
I think everybody does that. It's like, they don't know what to do with their hands, so you just kind of like,
Well, when you're really comfortable, like the guy who was fighting you don't.
yeah.
Yeah, just saying. I would never compete, so good job, Austin.
Thank you.
You did a great job. I'm lazy and don't want to get hurt. I get
Yeah.
hurt anyways. Oh, I have a great story about getting hurt.
Again,
Again.
sure everybody wants to hear about it.
Yeah. Fucking dumb shit. I can't win. It's not a thing. But anyways, top
Who's the
mount
common denominator and all that? Just saying.
Austin.
Okay. Top mount what?
Top Mount Apparel. We love them. Paul's wearing it. I'm wearing it. Austin's wearing a wrist lock shirt, which is also sweet. We don't like him to be on camera because that's too much ginger for one area. It's fine. It's a lot of red shirts
It's a
right
lot
now.
of red shirts.
But yeah, check it out, topmountapparel.com. We love them. You guys will too. It's been our longest and best sponsor. You guys will love their stuff. They got a lot of great different things. They have no-gi stuff, which just seems to be worthless to me, but Austin likes it.
I wear the rash guards under my gi.
Yeah, so did I.
That's
I wore mine
appropriate.
on Thursday when the UFC was at our gym.
Oh, yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. It was weird. It was definitely weird.
Go on.
That's all I got. No, topmountapparel.com, GD10 at checkout. Will save yourself a few dollars. And we have Gameness. Gameness Geese is where we go to on that. The Pro Gi is very nice. We heard the Pro Weave's good, but I never got one, so who knows? And but check it out, Gameness.com, GD10 at checkout. Will save yourself a few dollars. Tap Tape, the Tap Tape, is on Amazon. Check it out. We love it. We use it every day. I used it again 2 times this week. Super proud of myself. Both times for jiu-jitsu. Change of pace. And not just for fixing keys or things. Which it does well, by the way. It does that well. I have a hat that's taped together by
You
Tap
fix
Tape.
plumbing with it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I sell. I might as well.
Got a plumbing leak. Let's
Tape it
is
up.
that big? Fine.
So, but check it out. Leave a review. It means a lot to us and a lot to Mike, the owner, and it's a great stuff. And yeah, just do it. It's great stuff. He's got a family to support. He's got another job, but still. Then we have Black Line Jiu-Jitsu, where we were training this past week.
That ship sailed.
Yeah, Paul was not. But now we got one extra day to train because we had a UFC athlete, so we could kind of get away with training with him. It is because we all trained with him.
It was a training
ton of
highlight reel for him.
Yeah,
Perfect.
pretty much. Yeah. So we got away with that, but other than that, we're dead. So everything's done and stupid. But it was fun. Black Line Jiu-Jitsu, whenever we open back up, come up and visit. Hopefully the spring looks better, I guess. Some of the scientists are saying. Who the hell knows?
Oh, we got the vaccine that's coming out. Except
from like 17 different people.
Well, that's fine. Actually, more the merrier.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Croyler, and then I was listening to a podcast about it. It's got to be stored at like colder than dry ice cold.
That's Pfizer's, though. There's another one that doesn't.
Ah, okay.
That's much more portable and things like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the difference is.
I don't know. You think they would end up somewhere in the same realm of each other. Yep. But Pfizer's has to be done like super cold. The other one does not. It's much more portable and easier to transmit.
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Oxford said theirs is going to be out by Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Hurry up, guys.
I know. What up?
I need injections.
Well, you're looking for TRT. So.
Yes, I am. I want to get swole.
We want it jacked. We need an illegal sponsor. Can we have one of those? That'd be great.
I need it all. If money was no object, just imagine all the stuff I just have needle marks, track marks up and down my arms.
You would have enough money to like not have that show.
Probably.
It's not that you wouldn't do it.
It goes in your buttocks, Paul, not in your arm. Sorry.
I remember I lived with a guy once that he was on like steroids, right? I don't know, fuck all about them. But I remember walking into his room, I knock on his door, he's like, "Come in." He's standing there with his girlfriend, stabbing him in the ass with a. I'm like, "Why did you tell me to come in?"
He doesn't care. It's fine.
It's just like, yeah, I'm done. Leave me alone. I'm out.
Yeah, I got a guy at work that's on him, and his wife's a nurse, and he's like, "It's perfect." She knows exactly what she's doing. It's great. And he's huge.
How old a little specimen is this?
How old?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like 45.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Still doing steroids.
Well, no, he actually just started doing steroids. When he was
nice.
Like, yeah,
well
he's
played.
like, I'm sick of getting old. And like, he's me, basically, that decided to go ahead and do the steroids. And he's like, I've never felt better. I don't get sick anymore. I feel great. I'm always healthy. My joints don't hurt. He's good. He's like, I don't know why I don't get on him, Paul. I'm like, because I'm poor.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. He's like, it's $100 a month.
That's a lot. I'm like, okay, that's not a lot. But
it's not a lot of money. He's like, dude, if you just don't take like creatine in a pre-workout, you're good. I'm like, that's actually a really good point.
Don't do steroids, Paul.
You might have to talk me out of it.
Here's my effort. Don't do
I'm
steroids.
Doing them.
Paul.
I'm in. I'm in.
That was my effort level right there. No.
Yeah, the problem is all the stuff you got to take with it to make sure you don't get your endocrine system screwed up. He doesn't care about that. So.
Oh, he doesn't?
To be fair, he's not having any problems, but today.
Yeah, I was going to say, give it time.
Yeah, he's been on it for, I think, over a year, but.
There's been studies like it wears your body out over time.
I just think it makes him better.
I don't
It just builds the body up. Is that your phone?
What the hell was that? That was aggressive, wasn't it?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that was my phone.
Check.
Sorry, right. I have children. They're home alone. They're texting me.
All right, this show is not brought to you by Croyler Gracie. It was almost brought to you by Croyler Gracie, but it's not.
How was it almost?
He was going to write one, then didn't.
That's not almost. It's not even fucking close.
I'm like, hey, can you talk about this? He's like, yeah, I can do that. When do you need it by? I'm like, yeah, you got it all week. Whatever. I'm not recording until Sunday. He's like, yeah, I'll work on it. Then he sent me a thing. Hey, and then I sent him another one. I'm like, hey, would this also make a good pro trip when you're done with that one? He's like, what was the first one I was supposed to talk about? I'm like, shit, I don't know. I'm going back through 5 days of text. I'm like, oh yeah, here it is, screenshot.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, not going to get to it. Like, shit. Luckily, Paul Elliott came through with the answering
of things on the flick of chest.
Yeah. Even though it was a stupid question, Roy.
Roy asks all kinds of stupid questions. Clearly. Those two are best friends now.
It was actually pretty good because the question comes up a lot.
Sure.
Should you compete at least once in jiu-jitsu? It's not a bad question unless you're like, us. Like, absolutely
yeah,
not.
no.
Like, I feel just as good about where I'm at in jiu-jitsu if I competed or not.
I don't need a measuring stick.
No, I just
at
don't.
all.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It matters zero to me. But there's a lot of schools that promote based on how you do. We've talked about this before.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
past.
we have,
Like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, if you win this tournament, then you're going to get your blue belt. Or if you do really good, you'll get your blue belt or purple belt or, you know.
Which I still think is one of the most disrespectful things to do.
Oh, absolutely.
I fucking hate
Oh,
that. We've
rude
talked
as
about
hell.
it. Like, oh, look, you won. Here's a blue belt. So here, you just beat these two people at least that are standing next to you. Here's a fucking another kick in the teeth. They get their belt. Oh, you weren't supposed to be in this division. Thanks.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be, yeah, like you said, a nice kick in the teeth.
It really is. I don't like it. It's warm in your house.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm warm for some reason.
Jacket off.
I'm going to, fucker.
Then we can matchies.
Oh, yeah.
Leave it
That's
on.
why I had it on. It's like, oh,
You can't take it off now.
can't.
It's just awkward. Awkwarder.
But I'm warm.
All right, moving on. All right, so Paul Elliott replies, okay, let's break this down a little. What's the point of competition? It's to win.
Already?
I've already got a problem with this. Like, I get it. Like,
2 words in. No. Wrong.
I know there's people that go in there going, I'm not going to win. I just want the experience.
I know
just,
for a fact.
yeah, like
Austin's standing right here. He basically said that.
we have a guy
in his
here.
first
He's like,
commit.
I'm not
He's
going.
like, I ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Like, way to go.
Would you have liked to win?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah,
like,
but
I
you
get
said that. I remember having the conversation with him. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna win.
I just want to feel like the adrenaline.
Well, and you had barely started at your first one. He was like, I've been here 4 days. I can do this shit. I'm like, oh, here you go,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. He's like, all of 3 days in, like his white belt is still crisp. It has like the fold lines from
Still
the
has the
factory.
tag on that motherfucker. It was on the clearance rack.
He's like, I'm gonna go be a world beater. No, you're not.
No, he actually was
no.
like, I'm gonna go get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
I want to see how I do though.
But like like you
All
said,
right, fair enough.
you wanted the adrenaline
you-
dump. It was fun. You're like, you're not worried about the injuries because you're all limber and mobile and
Not
whatever,
anymore.
whatever that might be like.
Don't even
Yeah.
lie, not anymore.
You ruined yourself? Huh? Did you ruin yourself?
No.
He's ruined.
He's
He's
not
getting
what
old.
he used to be.
He's getting old. Jiu-jitsu old.
Yeah.
My point is, he and many others, I don't think, go
Yeah.
to do a competition to win.
No.
I will say that at the higher levels, maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe
Nah.
not. I don't know. Maybe it's just fun. Like they want to go. If they win, cool. If they don't, cool.
Well, see, if I was back in my competitive days, I would love just doing it. You know, just like he said, getting the adrenaline and having a good time meeting somebody else from a different gym and seeing how they roll. And that would be fun if I was younger and not broken and competitive, which I'm none of those things anymore.
I will say when I did my cage fight, I had to win, and I thought I was going to win, and I did it to win. But I would have been so mortified and embarrassed to not win because I had like my entire shop coming
there
to
was a
watch me.
decent crowd at yours, though.
Yeah, I had like 30 people there just to watch me. For
Well,
that I have to see every day afterwards. Be like, hey, well, how was that ass whipping you took? Like you can't fight.
Yeah, I know.
Like I could probably beat you.
Yeah.
So you're not really.
Yeah, this isn't fair. I could beat your ass.
Yeah, like I'll fight you.
It's not fair.
I'm fighting another man that knows how to fight. Like you don't know how to fight. Of course, everybody thinks they do. So there's that.
I know how to fight.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm not throw down with Austin
You
when he's
should.
not looking. That's what I do.
the point is, like when I did my competition, I did do it to win it.
Well, of course.
So
I mean, there's both sides of it, but yeah, there's the only reason is not just to. The only reason you compete is to compete.
Yeah.
It's not to win; it's to compete. Now, when you're Gordon Ryan or these world
they
leaders,
compete to win.
You're competing to win. If that's a pro and that's what you're doing, it's really the only reason you're there is to win. You're not there just to compete because you're going to lose your sponsors if you lose every damn time.
But I will say that if you're going to fight, you're going to fight to win. You're going to try to win, whether you're there because you think you're going to or not.
Yes,
If that makes sense. Like I'm not. Yeah, I might not think I'm going to win, but I'm going to try my hardest to win. So I guess the goal is still, like you said, the goal is still to win.
not really, not everyone, because Larry at his competition, Austin was there. He had no interest in doing anything
No.
at all. Like he was so happy. Dude, he got thrown by a mountain, and he goes woohoo while being thrown, not shitting you. Didn't care. He didn't care if he won. He acted the exact same when he beat the guy that he did when he lost. Actually, he was probably more excited when he got his ass whooped.
True. I will say that.
Not kidding. He was like, that was so much fun.
I will say that we talked about before that some people compete in smaller tournaments to play with new moves to see how it works out in a tournament setting when people are fighting tooth and nail to stop you. So I get that too. So
there is other than because everyone's like you compete to win, or you play to win in sports in general. But there's a lot. I've played with a lot of people over the years that no, they really just enjoy being part of it. For the most part, yes, you're right. You're competing to win.
Yeah.
But I must say there's a lot of people, and it's okay to be that person, especially in jiu-jitsu, that just wants to get out there and have fun, see what happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't think like Jocko Willink. You and I, for example.
It would be one of those, I was laughing so hard in my head. So after class on Thursday, I'm standing there and getting dressed, and a guy grabs his phone, and Jocko Willink is his background. I was like, oh, you're intense, aren't you? Nice guy, too.
No, I'm sure he is.
He's a nice guy, but Jocko's just a little bit too much for me.
I've had enough of him.
I just can't do him anymore. He makes me feel like less of a human.
Yeah, if you don't do this, you suck.
Yeah.
I guess I suck then.
I guess I suck at a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Not sorry.
Jocko is not this show.
No. This is as mediocre as you can get. Like, hey, if you're doing anything, good enough, man. Just don't quit.
Did you show up?
Just don't. Yeah, you showed up. Good job.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. Did you do something today to not suck? Did you make your bed? You know.
If you're Bryce, did you not wear the ugly gi?
Did you not wear the gi with the stupid brown and black on it? I mean, that's winning in our book.
For him, it is.
That's a win. Yeah. We don't need to get up at like 4:15 and deadlift 450 pounds for reps. We don't need you to do that.
No.
Maybe just stretch out a little bit. Maybe just get to work on time.
Yeah, you know? Work on time. Go start there, people. Keep your job, and we'll be proud of you here at the Grappling Dads.
Yeah. Just don't yell at the lady making your food at McDonald's. You know, just
wear your mask.
Yeah. Try not to get rid of your mask. Try not to get road rage. You know, just the small things.
We're so mediocre. So mediocre.
Oh, Christ. All right. Let's see. Already ruined this article. Sorry, Paul. I'm not, though.
No, this is what we do here.
What's the point of competition? It's to win. Sure it is. Sure. You are proving your skill against someone else that is doing everything possible to win. But the goal is to win. What's the point of training? It's not to win. It's to improve your skill.
Now I'm confused.
All right, I'm going to have to like suspend our reality and be like, all right, if you're going to compete, you want to win, sure.
Yes.
But when you're training in the gym, you say the point of training is not to win, it's to improve your skill. I've rolled with enough people to know that's not true.
I'll guarantee that's not true.
Yeah. I roll with some people and all they give a shit about is winning.
Oh, yeah. Like
they don't care about their skill. They don't care about using the move.
They're using anything.
I'm like, dude, we're in the position that we just spent a half hour learning.
Yep.
And you're not doing anything of the sort of what he just taught you that you drilled 57 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're trying to win to the detriment of your jiu-jitsu. Like, why?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've had so many people. Well, you can tell those people because as soon as they grab their collar, you're like, oh.
Yep.
That's something.
I'm not gonna try what we just learned because I'm gonna go right to my A game when we roll because I need to beat you.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Because that makes me sleep better when I go to bed.
Yeah, the only problem I have now is I was working on Top Game, and I'm just talking about this because there was a guy I rolled with, and I went to go work some Top Game, and they immediately post on my head, and I'm like, guess I'm going to my back. Not many people roll to their back from side control, but I did it. I passed guard and they posted on my head and I'm like, that hurts like a bitch. I'm out.
Drop their arms.
Bailed.
Put all your weight right on their throat.
No, they were posted. So I was about their waist level in my
that's weird.
Yeah, it sucked.
Low lock, bro. All leg locks all the time. That's what you need.
I started doing that to people.
Yeah,
I do it to Ben to make him stop.
You know what they
going
can't touch?
me.
Your neck.
Yeah. Oh no, I've started working shin on shin.
That's
and
weird.
Also I've used well,
you text me, what do you know about shin on shin? I'm like,
which I knew the answer. I was trying to open up a conversation.
Like, look up videos. I'm like, no, I don't even care.
Fucker. It's like you're supposed to help me with this shit.
Yeah, like, dude, just work on your full guard. I can help you there.
I could actually, but the only problem is when I go to full, that's when they grab the back of my head.
Don't let him.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can shrug that off pretty good. So I'm gonna continue to work from the bottom.
If they try to can open you, a headbutt is a perfectly acceptable response to that. It really is. If they try to pull the back of your head,
yeah,
bam, right in their face.
I'm probably going to.
That is 100% acceptable. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm good with it.
Yeah,
Austin, try can opening me.
We just want to see if this works.
We want to test something.
All right. So the point of competition is to win. The point of training is to learn. If you're doing it right. All right. Is competition necessary? Jiu-jitsu would be weird if it required competition to prove your skill. Take any skilled activity and see if competition is really necessary. Shooting. We can build marksmanship without competing or having return fire. Let's hope so.
I suck at this. Shoot at me. I gotta get better.
I just have this mental image like, all right, we're gonna learn how to shoot. But I'm going to be over there.
No, you're going to have partners. You guys are going to shoot get in line, straight across from each other, like a takedown drill, but with guns.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like that.
I feel like people would lose.
It's like that carnival game with like the knives and you're chucking them.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I like
Fun.
it. Yeah. I don't know why they don't do that.
Skilled.
All right. Biking, rowing, swimming, running, etc. We can improve our cardio, strength, and physical capability without needing to enter an Ironman. Sewing.
Bullshit.
Sewing. We can learn to mend our clothing and create cool stuff with textiles without putting our sewing skills on display in Paris. Cooking. Many skills to learn here, but does every cook or baker need to try to get on a cooking competition show or try to make money from their skills?
Yeah, but there wasn't one time any of those things that you had to try to murder or break someone else's appendage was the point of it. There wasn't one time that I was sewing and I'm like, woo! I'm going to sew this fucker to death.
The point is you can grow a skill set without having to compete.
I know.
Yeah, Jesus.
I like to poke holes.
You're just poking the bear at this point.
That's all I ever do.
Fair.
He's never going to come here. We're shut down forever.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, we can talk all the shit we want.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No one can come here.
Yeah. Bring it, Paul. Moving on.
Oh, wait. Croyler knows where we live, and so does he. Shit. It's not just a gym problem.
All right.
It's a home problem.
None of this addresses it's beneficial. None of this addresses if it is beneficial to compete. There's different reasons to compete. One is ego.
Yeah.
We know about this.
Oh, yeah.
We have huge ones.
Huge. Have to win every time.
You want to kick ass and prove you can do it. You want to be the best or at least have some medals to brag about. Sounds like us.
Yeah, that's me in a nutshell,
Yeah,
really.
To a T, really.
I mean, I got to roll with Austin the other day. I had to win.
I only roll with blue belt levels and below.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I have to win.
Got to win.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Austin, how was our roll?
Fine, I lost a lot.
I mean,
I lost position a lot.
I was going to say I didn't try tapping you out. Did I? I don't think so.
You got a number.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. That's my go-to.
He needs a... Nobody can hear him.
I gave him an armbar.
No.
So I don't know. Great.
It's just not plugged in. It's fine. Keep going.
All right.
You really need to do that.
I don't have a problem with this. I've done it. It's not unhealthy to have drive to be the best and prove it. Being a jerk about it is when there's a problem. Belittling non-competitors makes you a toxic jerk. Behave in a way that makes people want to train. You can have your time in the sun, but nobody stays at the top except that blasted, amazing Sebastian Loeb. Who the hell is that? Look up Sebastian Loeb, Loeb. And some other exceptionally rare exceptions. Yeah. You are not the best. You are no Roger Gracie or Gordon Ryan. Why do you got to throw Gordon Ryan in there?
Yeah, let's just stop with Roger Gracie. That was way better.
Yeah.
I've watched his stuff, and it's fucking great. I don't even watch Gordon's stuff. I just don't. Who is it?
He's a French rally driver.
Gimme.
Oh, no fucking wonder Super Driver.
Oh.
We have no clue what that is.
Wow. A French rally driver. Why should have known?
Well, he probably drives an Impreza.
I was going to say, I bet I know what he drives.
Well, now he has two different. Does he have both now?
He's got a Supra.
He's got a Super
and
he
a
has
WRX.
the Impreza, right?
He is as fast and furious as you could possibly
as any 23-year-old would be.
Yeah.
And he's not 23.
Right. He's 75.
It's like
or
he
something
stole
close
his
to it.
daughter's cars.
Yeah. No. He stole his daughter's boyfriend's cars. This is what he did.
I don't know. It's pretty funny, though.
That is pretty funny.
He's going to kill us.
Worth it.
The sad thing is, I kind of like both of those cars. I just wouldn't own one.
No, it's because you're over 23.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have utility. I have a minivan. You have a truck.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're 40.
You get things that work. Work and waste gas, essentially. That's what I do.
Shit. No, I'm not jealous at all. It's cool. All right. This is not jealousy seeping out of my lips.
No, totally normal that we don't have the extra cash to do that.
No, I love my minivan. It is fun. My 2005 Pilot is also an amazing car.
Your Pilot is great with all the stickers on the back that your wife left over.
No, I took them all off.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, they're all gone. No more stickers.
What does the license plate say again?
We can't talk about that. That's rude.
No, is that the one? It's still her license plate, is
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not your car.
That's not my car.
You have no cars.
I get hand-me-down cars. This is what I get.
Oh, no, you do. You have
Yeah.
you have a Roadster. You,
I do. I do
yeah,
have that.
that's yours. She drives it more than you, but it's yours.
Yeah.
Paul, what do you do with vehicles?
I give them to my wife.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Smart.
All right. We'll just stop at you are no Hodger Gracie. And even if you were, you won't be there forever. I don't know. He came, out of retirement to beat Buccechi's ass.
And he did.
Easily.
Came out with a goal and did it pretty easily.
He's like, yeah, oh, God. It's a proverbial, don't make me get off the couch. And then he did. And then he whipped ass. And then he went and sat back down on the couch.
He's like, yeah, where's my beer?
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty sweet, actually. All right, number 2. Requirements for promotion. Some schools say you must compete to advance, maybe even just once. It's treated as ultimate proof of your ability. It also happens to cement the credentials of the school as a sport jiu-jitsu school. Success breeds success, and there's a built-in incentive to encourage students at a sports school to compete as it proves the results of training there. Yeah. I get some schools are like that. They're like, this is a sports school or it's a competition school, and I need as many students doing this as possible to prove the validity of what I teach here.
I get that.
And a lot of it is
I don't like it, but
I don't like it. I think it's dumb. But if that's your shtick, if that's what you do, then
it's just
whatever.
being an insecure coach is really all that is.
Yeah, I guess. Or it's just kind of like you fell into this, kind of like this podcast didn't start out talking about this stuff. It was more about, kids and being dads and, you know what I mean? And then it just morphed into
something actually people want to listen to.
Weird, huh?
Weird.
So, yeah, sometimes you just kind of you pigeonhole yourself into this is what kind of school it is. Or that's what you're good at.
I was going to say,
that's how you teach it.
That's what I was going to go with.
Not everybody can teach self-defense and then competition and then for weight loss and then, whatever form of jiu-jitsu you want. Like they're not, I'm good at this. This is what I'm good at.
Well, if you came up being a competition guy and that's all you ever did was train to be in a competition, well, guess what? It's going to be hard to teach a self-defense class.
And you should know that going in. Like, if you're looking for a school and you're like, hey, all right, I want to do this for self-defense. I've been bullied. I want to, whatever. And then you go to the school and it's all about competition. Can it help? Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
That can be your shit and you will learn how to fight and all that. But it might not be the best school or best fit for you.
It kills, I'll be honest with just from experience, because we've had competition schools around us and we get cast-offs from there. We've had plenty of guys and gals that have come in after taking time away from BJJ because they're like, that was just too much. I went in there and they just beat the shit out. There was 2 different schools in our area that did that. And they're like, oh, so it's killed, that attrition rate we always talk about. Well, that's a big part of it is going into a competition school, not expecting it to be a competition school. And you just start getting the shit beat out of you. It's like, there's some guys that have that wherewithal, guys and gals that have that wherewithal to keep going, but not many.
It's rare. The only person thus far that I've seen that has an extreme pace of jiu-jitsu, there all the time, doesn't miss anything, is Matt Field. He's the only one I've seen that has stuck it out for this long, going that much.
You think you'd be better by now?
I mean, you really would. You really would.
I haven't even seen him in like 6 months, but that's cool.
Hey, Matt, how's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy. No, you're fine. You're fine, Cupcake.
But you guys all have a Matt in your gym. We always say you guys have a Frank in your gym, which is a big muscly dude that can do whatever he wants wrestling. And then you have a Field. And a Field is a guy that is so dedicated to the sport and learning and improving that he's there all the time. And somehow, Matt Field continues to make that happen. Most of them that we've seen, we've talked about on the show, burn out or get super injured. And
Yeah.
Matt,
So
I
you
don't
ever
know how Matt does it.
so you ever watch what are they called? Bar something, where they get on like gym equipment and they're like holding themselves like straight out in bars and they're going up and they're doing handstands on the bars.
Yeah,
It's
parallel bars or...
Yeah, so they're doing extreme stuff on,
Oh, yeah.
on these. And there's no way in any kind of a hell that I could remotely do even a little bit of that. Mm-hmm. Like I watch people what they can do with their bodies and I'm like, that is impossible for me. I can train for the rest of my life and lose as much weight as I needed to be like whatever weight. I couldn't do that. Like my tendons and joints and ligament, they will not do that.
No.
So I might be on the wrong side of the bell curve there, but I got to believe you got to be on the right side of the bell curve to be doing what Matt does. And not a lot of people are on that side of the bell curve.
Not when it's because it's not the only thing he does. He's got school. He's got...
No, he still goes and works out all the time.
Yeah, he does all these things. So somehow he pulls that off. Most people can't do with that.
Well, I mean...
Or even have that dedication level to everything all at
Yeah,
one
Roy's
time.
a good example. I mean, hell, we even called him the not hurt yet old guy.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
he just
that'll be
has
him.
one of those bodies that
just doesn't get
just
hurt.
doesn't get hurt. You're fine. You might get sore.
Oh, no.
But people that clang and bang like that feeling, you know what I mean? They just throw that in there for you.
I hate it.
It hurts
so
good.
much.
All right.
Oh, and I found out you guys were sending the shirt, clang and bang, making jokes on that chat
you
we
like
had.
that?
And I was like, fuck off. And then, but then you sent one that you're like, who said it? That was me. The unfiltered one. I think that was you.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was
Chip's
me.
shirt. Everyone has agreed with that. I've asked. I'm like, do I not have a filter at all?
No, you have no filter.
I do
You
not.
do not think before you speak. Like whatever, it just pops and poof. That's it. It just goes out of your mouth.
So you think about things? I am now. Do you think about things before they come out of your mouth?
Yes.
Like, how does that work?
Oh my God.
And I'm not kidding.
Have you got your ADD medication yet?
No.
Interesting.
No.
Let me know how life goes after you get that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The show might be 10 times better.
Or worse.
Or worse.
I mean, I bring chaos to this shit. I don't know. That sounds entertaining.
True.
So, what do you mean you think about it? Because even when I do this, I'm just pausing until my mouth starts working again.
This is... I don't have any words.
Is this a problem? I don't get it.
I just hurt myself laughing.
That's awesome. I can tap people out with laughing. I'm good at this shit.
I get it. Oh, shit, I'm crying. Oh, God. Oh, Kip, you're the best.
I know.
You know what?
Great.
Don't take the medication, bro. Don't ever take it.
Hey, it's gotten me this far in life.
This is the best show we've ever done.
Yeah.
The best show.
Yeah, I'm good.
I need to compose myself. Internal drive, number 3.
Is that like an internal monologue? I don't have one of those either.
You do. It's just external as well, all the time.
Man,
Simultaneous.
how do I have friends? That's my question.
This is probably why you have friends.
How?
I don't know.
It's weird.
It's perfect. Don't ever change.
I won't. It's a little late. It's too little late in the game.
Oh, shit. Sports. I got this. Give me a second. Deep and heavy sigh. All right. Compete as it proves results of training there. Check. 3, internal drive. This is not so much ego as it is needing to prove to yourself that you can do it. That I get. I think that's kind of what you were doing, right?
Yeah,
like, I just want to...
Yeah.
So when I did my cage fight, it's a long, drawn-out story that I don't want to get into now because it's just boring. But I felt, because I was bullied my entire life, and I had a really crappy experience in early adulthood where I felt like a coward, like shit. At the time I was a black belt in karate,
Okay.
but I was an absolute coward that would not stand up for myself.
Oh.
So when I did the cage fight, a bit of it was I kind of got roped into doing something I didn't want to do. Mm-hmm. But I turned that into going, all right, it's to prove to myself that I'll actually stand up for myself and fight. Like I can either fight or I can't. Because it was always
a physical manifestation of your being bullied your whole damn life.
It really was, because I I wouldn't fight, so I would always cower down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this was my way of going, can I do it? What'll happen if I do it? There's no choice. You get in there, you shut the cage, and then, you fight until one of you quits. And at least this, you have a referee that'll keep you from getting killed.
Yeah. Like once you go down, they're going to stop you from getting beaten.
Right.
Yeah.
But I had been in karate, and we'd spar, but it's always you pull punches, and you're not really trying, you're being respectful, and all that. And you always know that in the back of your head. So if you
not truly testing yourself, in
right,
spars.
Exactly. So if you and I were like, we're pissed, we're gonna fight, I would have that. I've never been punched with a bare fist as hard as somebody can punch, or even with gloves on. Like I've never just been cold cocked. And
I mean, no offense, no offense. It's a good thing. It fucking hurts. I've been hit a few times.
Yeah,
It hurts a lot.
But anyway, so I was one of those. I did the competition partly to test myself.
Yeah.
Because of that. Like
get that.
I felt like shit my entire life, and I wanted to make sure I could stand up for myself.
I get that.
And others, I guess. But anyway, I thought that was a good point.
It is a good point, actually.
Yep. I lost my spot. Oh, wait, here it is. I know people who trained for exactly one MMA fight and had no desire to go beyond that.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, look at that.
Well played.
It was undefeated, bro. It was proof to themselves and nobody else. It's like climbing a mountain because it's there. Competition can be done for the sole reason of self-satisfaction, and even the win-lose doesn't have to matter. I wanted to win.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, again, when I did this, it was one of those, I was a coward with a huge ego. I knew I was a coward, but...
Your ego was big enough that you could fight it off.
Well, yeah, kind of. So I knew I was a coward. And I was so much of a coward that I would rather get into a cage and fight than back out of something and look stupid.
Yeah.
Because I cared about what other people thought of me. If that makes sense.
No, it does.
It's
too bad.
It is too bad. It was a shitty mindset to have.
Yeah.
And somehow the cage fight helped as a catalyst to get me out of that loop.
Okay.
Because I was too scared to fight, too scared to stand up for myself. And then that proved that I can actually do that, and it's not the end of the world if you take a whole bunch of punches. And I knew what would happen if I gave somebody everything I had and they did the same thing back.
It's good to know.
That actually knew how to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't go in there with somebody just off the street. So it was a decent enough test where...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people actually trained to fight.
So, more now than ever before, I think, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So if I did the same thing today, I'd be screwed.
Yeah, because those guys are different breed.
Yeah, back in 2007 or 8 or whenever I did it, it was rare.
Yeah.
Like
there was no MMA gym.
Yeah.
The
the Ultimate Fighter had just come out a couple of years prior and kind of got it to be a big
Mm-hmm.
thing where people started looking for gyms. But yeah, there's only one gym in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, one.
So anybody that knew how to fight, I knew.
Yeah, it's like I've seen you before.
So yeah, the other people were either from that gym or they came from. Matter of fact,
Surrounding
that was before I joined the jiu-jitsu school. So I didn't even know jiu-jitsu other than here's guard, here's mount, here's a kimura, and that's about it. And all my positions sucked. I just knew of them a bit.
Yep.
Which, again, was more than most.
Yeah, it worked.
At the time.
You won.
I did.
Interesting.
4. Being forced to take training seriously. I met people on the competition circuit, even brown and black belts, that only compete to force them to continue training jiu-jitsu. I was explicitly told that if they ever stopped competing, they'd quit jiu-jitsu. It's an extreme case, but the root truth is that training to win in competition forces you to take certain beneficial aspects of jiu-jitsu very seriously. Efficiently, getting someone to the ground, controlling them, and submitting them becomes the refined essence of jiu-jitsu. Competition forced me to reduce my thinking to take down, control, submit, as a core of how I approach jiu-jitsu, and its fundamental truth of jiu-jitsu. Without competition, I could just as easily say I have no interest in stand-up and just want to do pajama wrestling. That's me.
That's my jam.
Yep, that's what I like right now.
Yes.
I don't know why takedowns are such a big deal in competition when you can literally just sit your ass down.
Yeah, it's called butt scooting. Look into it.
Yeah, it's... Why Why risk getting thrown on your head when you could just sit on your ass?
Well, you get points.
Unless you're a black belt in judo or a Division I wrestler for college, sit.
Yeah,
just sit down. You're not going to take anybody down. Sit.
No. I mean, you could.
You know what? Better yet, throw him in an area roll. Best case scenario, you knock him out on the way though.
That's a skill that Roy is going to have a video on soon of how to knock the fuck out of your fucking partner.
He should go
lose the fight. I don't know how that happened.
He should go on BJJ Fanatics. Break that down.
That
We
dude's
need the
head,
video.
He clanged that guy's head good.
So good. So good.
And then I think he still lost the fight, right?
I don't know how
Because they
you...
restarted and then he ended up losing.
Yeah.
Should have taken the win.
Should just taken a win. Be like, sorry.
Been
dude.
like, I'm not fighting a dude that just passed out from me kneeing
Just
him in the face.
stand up and raise your hand. I won, bro.
I won.
We're out.
You see this dipshit?
Yeah.
He just face planted. I win.
Yeah, ref had to wake you up. Ipso facto, I won
Winner.
this. Yeah.
We're good people.
A byproduct of taking competition-oriented training seriously is it can be an aid in progressing faster. Not because you are learning how to win, but because the dedication level tends to refine skills faster. However, a sufficiently driven non-competitor can achieve the exact same progress. Competition just acts as an objective external motivator for progress. This, I think, is the best reason to compete at least once. It can force a naturally non-competitive person out of their comfort zone and encourage them to think about jiu-jitsu in a beneficial way. That's true. I like that. If you're not in a situation where you're like, hey, if I get injured, I can't work, or I'm already injured and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Do a competition. Like if you can afford to and it's not going to hinder your life in any other way.
Yeah,
for
sure.
I encourage people to do it.
I encourage people to do it for sure. It's just not my thing. I'm in the stage of my life that's not a thing.
I just wouldn't go so far as to say you need to do it.
Yes.
Ever. I would never say that. I don't think you...
No, you don't need it to make yourself better. You don't have to have it to get to a certain level. You just don't.
Yeah, there's a few reasons why I think you should, but you don't have to.
Yep.
Like there's a fine line in between those two words.
There is.
All right. For sure. Number 5. Objectively verified skill. If you dream of being an instructor someday, you can either kick ass and take names as part of your resume to convince people to train with you, or you can rely on building people and relying on their competition or non-competition results to build your business. Competition is an easy way to shortcut some of the harder work, which is why you see people who claim world champion, even when it's the over 40 division of a second-tier competition circuit. I'll freely admit to polishing my resume a bit with ranked number 1 gi and no-gi 2013 Naga Men's Directors Division. It's not all that impressive in reality. I just wanted to see if I could do it, but as a marketing checkbox, it helped get people to take me more seriously when they walk in the door. They stay because of the training, not because of what it took to get them to take me seriously. That's fair. Yeah, it is a shortcut to marketing, I guess.
Respectability almost.
Yeah. Like, hey, I won all these medals and I won this championship. Oh, you must know your shit.
Yes.
It means nothing.
No.
But if you're a layperson, you don't know anything about it. That's kind of like having a degree on the wall. Oh.
Yeah, they gotta know what he's doing. He has to know what he's doing, right?
Right. Yeah. It's like if you have a degree in something, you should know more than most.
You would think.
But there's probably plenty of people that know more than you ever will just because they're into it. They just didn't go to college for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. How about reasons to not compete? 1. It's stressful and you may not enjoy that. To some, overcoming this part of their personal goals. To some, overcoming this is part of their personal goals.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I just have to read better.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, huh? To others, there's no reason to spoil perfectly fun weekly training with the stress beyond improving your everyday skills. Yeah, I get that. Like, I could see where that just kind of be screwing with your head.
Yeah,
like there's this looming thing.
I can't. So I would equate it for me like going into my blue belt test. Like I wasn't worried about the test. I was worried about the physical part of it. I could see that me just being a wreck for the whole week before a competition.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I hate it. I hate it.
I would be so worried about getting hurt.
Yeah.
That would ruin my life.
Yeah.
I would ruin my own life by worrying about what's going to happen to me in this match.
Yep. No. We're really good at getting hurt, so that really makes sense.
We're professionals.
It speaks to me.
Professionals at getting hurt. And it's not just the stress of preparation, but the stress of being put on the spot and having to defend yourself against someone who may be trying or accidentally about to break you. It sucks to drive home with a painful injury, even if you won gold. Pro tip, ice cream and burgers help the trip. So if you ever do decide to get in the competition ring,
Just burgers and ice cream.
burgers and ice cream.
How about I just skip the competition and just do burgers and ice cream? I feel I'm a winner.
Pro tip, ice cream and whiskey go together so good.
I could see that.
It's like you get the nice cooling, soothing sensation, then you just kill that with whiskey. And
I
then
did
just
have
back
another
and forth.
glass of the rye whiskey from
Oh,
St. Lawrence,
so
dude.
good.
It is really good. It's yeah.
Have it with ice cream next time.
I should try that. We don't have ice cream in the house very often. I'll just come over to your house and
Fix
steal
that.
some.
I ate it all.
Damn it. You always eat it all.
It's literally just gone. All right, number 3. The belts are enough, just as the quip, C's make degrees, gets used. A low-end average black belt is still a black belt. It doesn't mean you want them teaching, but if they can demonstrate minimal black belt skills outside of competition, then the community respects the belt. You can argue that competition experience is a step above in standards, but I don't honestly believe this, and it smacks of elitism when someone argues for it. Yes, I believe competition is beneficial and will help you get good faster, but as with number 4 above, a sufficiently self-motivated person can achieve the highest levels of skill in jiu-jitsu without competition. I agree with that. I don't like the elite.
No.
Well, you see the meme where it's like it's got like black belt and then competition black belt, and there's just bigger and bigger sharks eating it all the way up, and then
Yes. Stupid.
it is stupid because like Croyler says, like the ones doing the competitions are just the one that you see doing the competitions.
Exactly.
There are so many people and coaches that can whip their ass and
Yes.
still want to do the competition.
Yeah, that's just not
Yeah.
the thing. There's more of them than there are the people competing.
Absolutely. There's
Like-
so many more people that just do jiu-jitsu without competing than the ones that are high level competing.
Yeah, and those guys probably have more knowledge because they aren't working just in the scope of looking at competition
Yeah.
and how to win, the most efficient way to win, this, that, and that. No, they have to learn everything.
Everything.
Everything. And no one ever does.
Well, you got like Danaher. Like, does he know more about jiu-jitsu than Gordon Ryan? Absolutely.
Yes, clearly.
But he's a cripple.
Yeah.
So what do you expect him to do?
Did you see him throwing kicks?
No.
Yeah, like did you see that video? He's like showing what you like in a street fight. He's wearing like a Bruins jersey,
Oh, God. I think I did see this.
and it's just terrible. Like you could see how crippled he really is. He's like a kick. He was showing people like this is what you do. You kick him in the head if they had a knife or things like that. So. Yeah, you can see how crippled he really is. Like his movements.
At that point, just say, carry a gun and a knife and then work long enough to get to it.
Yes.
Deal with whatever situation you have to deal with until you get your gun or your knife.
Yeah.
Because
Works out
otherwise,
well.
he's literally like, in the video, is basically curb stomping people. Like, you might
Have
as
you
well
seen
shoot
it?
him. I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
now
Yeah,
that you
that's,
say that,
that's
I
actually
remember.
what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a weird video. I
I was looking at it going, are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, I just couldn't get it. I was like, right off the bat, I'm like, why the fuck is he wearing a Bruins jersey? What the hell is going on right now?
It's hockey, bro.
But his school's in New York, isn't it? No, that's Henzo's.
No, he's part of Henzo's.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, he's in Henzo's.
So why is he wearing a Bruins jersey?
Not anymore, though. Moving to Puerto Rico with
he?
Gordon. Yep. It's funny. So Gordon Ryan's like, I'm moving to Puerto Rico because, taxes or whatever. And then I sent that to Croyler. I'm like, hey, check this out. He's like, he ain't going. He's kind of an idiot, but he's not dumb enough to leave Danaher. And then like 3 days later, Danaher's like, moving to Puerto Rico. I'm like, oh, there it is.
That's why he's leaving.
Here we go.
What is this?
Day 3 in Puerto Rico. From what I can gather from all the local newspapers, basically no one speaks American here at all. It's Gordon Ryan staring at a newspaper. I can't wait till he fixes their politics. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, dude, he's gonna do it. He's the king.
He's the king.
He doesn't seem like the brightest bulb in the box.
Definitely a young child.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know it all.
Yeah. He just
Yeah.
doesn't have any life experience, that's all.
No. Too bad for you.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
He can still kick my ass.
I was
so
gonna
that's
say
that.
kick all three of our asses all at the same time. So
Say it to my face. No, I'm not. I'm a keyboard
Clearly.
warrior. Keyboard warrior. That's what I do.
clearly, I have a podcast.
Yeah, I know I suck.
For a
all right,
reason.
I know you're better at me than that.
Yes.
It's fine.
Well, I talk smack to many people that are much better
Yeah.
than me. It's just what I do.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Just
Yeah.
filterless,
probably-
unfiltered. You need that shirt. Unfiltered, something, anything close to that.
Am I really unfiltered though? Because I don't
Yes.
swear when I'm not supposed to. At work, I don't swear at all. Not about.
I think you probably swear, just don't realize you're doing
No,
it.
I don't. I can't.
Have you ever listened to
I
one
work
of
for a
these
guy
shows?
that literally does not let you swear.
Because
I swear a lot
here's
on
here's
here.
what the Grappling Dad podcast sounds like. So the fuckity fuckity fuck.
Must mark explicit.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way that's not
But
explicit.
if you don't want me to, I cannot. Because I can't. I can't swear at work. Like, literally, the owner of the company does not let you
Let's
swear
do
at
a
work.
test.
I can.
I bet I couldn't even do that.
I could. Because I have to. Every day at work. I can't swear. People swear at me and I can't swear
All
back.
right, next show. Remember this, Costin. Remember this.
We'll place a prop bet.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like it.
Next show.
Are we
I-
going to have an over-under, though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means. I don't bet on shit.
Jeez. We'll do it.
We'll do it. It's fine. You'll get it. It's
We'll have
fine.
you to take part of the break.
Yeah. It's fine.
Does it have to do with sports? Then why would I know about it?
It's betting.
There you
What's
go.
the pitch?
What's the pitch? I still don't get that. Field.
You learned.
He did. You learned it, though. You know what it is now. You can hate it all you want, but you learned something about sports.
I hate the pitch and I hate you guys. I hate everything. It's all stupid. Number 4. It can distort your jiu-jitsu. Playing to the rule set is part of effective competition jiu-jitsu. If balanced universal jiu-jitsu is your goal, then competing can delay achieving it. Every time I see a purple belt doing flying arm bars, Imanari rolls, and Barambolos, I see someone who is more focused on potentially effective trickery than building a balanced long-term context insensitive jiu-jitsu skill set. I wonder.
That just rolled right off the tongue there. I don't even know what you said.
Yeah,
move
basically, he was mocking Roy.
Good. I like mocking.
Yeah,
Mark.
that was
It's fun.
very called for. Competition encourages and sometimes rewards this type of tactical behavior, especially if a video is being recorded. Long-term, balanced thinking does not place much value in these things, especially early on. But a balanced approach allows that they can still be part of a solid and useful skill set. That makes sense. Your phone is loud.
It's my kids.
Don't they know you have a job?
Yeah.
I'm working.
Well, I got the middle one. She has a phone that can text. It's not an actual phone, but she can iMessage. So
I solved this problem by never buying my kids anything. They have no phones. They have no tablet.
they have
nothing.
phones.
They can't do anything with them. They're effectively dead. They're like bricks.
Yeah, mine's got a phone.
Yep. Nothing. Ours says nothing. Zero.
They have books.
They have books. Hey, they've been doing models lately.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
That's a good thing for them.
Turned
to
out
do.
they loved it.
I could see that.
Now I'm going to go poor buying models for
They
them.
are not cheap.
New.
They are not.
Back in my day,
They
it
were
was
cheap as
like
shit.
$7.95 for
Yeah.
a model. And like nice one.
Yeah.
Now they're like $37.
Yeah, they're
like,
expensive. I looked at them once for Sydney because I was like, oh, she would love to do this.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, we'll
No,
find
well-
you something else.
So I screwed myself. So I'm like, hey, let's do this. I already talked him into it before we went
You
down to
looked,
the store.
yeah.
And I'm like, holy crap. And well, then you got to get like the glue and the sandpaper and all the
Yep.
different paints. And I'm like, we left, it was $100 and some. I'm like, I did not see that coming.
No, that was left field right there.
But I couldn't be like, just kidding.
Yeah. You reached a budget and went past it. We're done. We're done here.
Yeah, there's no such thing as affordable models.
No.
Especially if you're just starting it.
God, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, ship sale now. It's
Yeah,
too
what are
late.
you going to do?
Work overtime.
You do that
Work
anyways.
more overtime. Can I work all the Saturdays? It's fine. All right. Competition is a good path, but it's not the only path. Respect everyone and choose your own adventure. There are enough pros and cons to competition listed here that if you are objective or can get someone to help you be objective, like a coach, friend, or spouse, then you have a good answers if you should compete at least once. That's
Okay.
fair.
Yep. Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So if you're on the fence and you have a spouse, I'd talk to them first.
Yeah, see what the, because are the likelihoods that you're going to get hurt high? No. Are they higher than they are in class? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Unless you're Roy, then you're fine. Then you just knock people out.
then
with
his
your-
mullet just knocks people
Yeah.
out.
Bam.
Mullet.
Maximum effort.
Here, I'll do my injury story real quick before we finish. Not even an injury, just really amusing. Finally went back to class.
I've been wanting to hear about this.
Yeah, it was great. And I was doing great. I was only rolling with people like Austin, people that know and roll nicely and have a good time.
People that you can beat.
Yeah, people I can beat. And it was good. So I was rolling with my daughter at the time. And I had two people. Bryce was one of them. And then a white belt, I had no clue who he was, which is not staggering at all. I never go. And I had just thought, I'm like, I should make them move. Didn't think about it because I was showing my daughter stuff. We weren't really moving around much. And next thing I know, I got just hoofed in the back of my head, snapped my head forward, and I was done for the day.
Welcome to my world.
And now my neck is just jack-tarted again. Like I had fun on Thursday, but I was really, yeah.
So you have the new bullseye in the back of your head like I did.
Dude, how does that happen? Like,
I don't know. I wish I did because I would have avoided it 8,000 times by now.
Yeah, Morgan was there and saw me get hit, and she comes over and she's like, "You know, it's not a good injury when Morgan's being nice to you.
Right.
It's like, oh shit,
You're,
something happened badly."
Yeah.
So she's like, "How is it every time you come back, someone does something to your neck? The one place you can't get hurt." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I remember.
I just don't get it."
I remember when you started feeling a little better.
Yeah.
We're like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then somebody just nicely, as a friend, as a buddy, was excited to see you and jumped on you.
And literally
bam.
cracked the little finger thing on the back of my neck. Like, how does this happen to me?
And I'll never be the same.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So great.
Yeah. It is. You can't even be mad. It's just like
No. It's
nobody means to do it.
No.
It's just Yeah.
It was the guy had rolled over and caught me with his thigh
Oh
and
damn.
slammed it down. So I was like, they didn't even notice they did it.
You-
They felt terrible afterwards, though.
Have you-
Thanks a lot, Bryce. I blame you. You're the blue belt. Control yourself.
Have you? The paint isn't even dry on his belt, man. The dye is still. You could like wring the dye out on his belt.
Yeah, he just felt terrible, so I'm gonna poke him a little bit.
You should.
No, it's fine. Shit happens, but yeah, it definitely hurts, and I've had to see my massage therapist.
Have you had
twice.
the size 15 hoof to the back of your head yet?
No, I haven't had the Jamal happen
The
yet.
Jamal special?
Yeah,
That's fun.
that fucking looked like it hurt when you got hit. I watched that one happen.
I'm not a crier, but I would have if I didn't have all these people around me.
Dude, that was bad.
Like pushing the tears back up in my eyes. I'm like, I'm fine. This is fine.
Oh my god, that was. I watched it happen. I felt terrible. I didn't have anything to do with
You're
it.
like,
Yeah, because I'm like, oh,
it's too late.
That hurt, didn't it?
Oh, hey, I wanted to ask you guys a question.
Uh-oh.
I got
Oh no.
a philosophical of sorts. I was watching TikTok weird. And
We're
it's,
talking. Okay.
it's basically somebody taking video of a pond. And then this guy comes out of the pond, "Whoa!" And he's got a fucking alligator. And he's prying the jaws of the alligator. And he's screaming like this.
Yeah.
Because the alligator got his fucking dog. This dude jumped in that fucking pond after his dog that got nabbed by an alligator ripped the jaws open of the alligator. Dog scurries off.
Are you shitting me?
I wish I was. So I'm showing this to my kids. I'm like, check this out. And mom's like, you do that for Millie, right? I'm like, hell no. She's like, no, adrenaline kicking. You do that. I'm like, there's other alligators in that. He's not the only one.
Oh, yeah.
You want a dog or a dad? And they're like, pissed. Everybody's pissed at me.
Millie
Because-
does not pay one bill here. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying too. They looked at me like I had three heads. You're like, Dad's a monster. Like that's a man. He dove into that pond, and it was like that green scum.
So you had
across
no
it.
clue what was underneath
No, but that dude was fully underwater, getting that alligator to get his dog back, bro.
You're a purple belt. Figure it out.
Yeah.
He goes,
Purple
"You're
belt.
a purple belt. Figure it out."
If you're a purple belt, you should be able to roll
Look,
with a
man.
crocodile by now.
Look. This crocodile alligator, whatever the hell it was, I don't know the difference. It was a baby, like not like a baby, but like it wasn't
Huge.
enormous. Like
How
he could.
small was this dog?
The dog was like a purse dog.
So it should have been eaten.
It should. I would have. I would have thought he would have thrown the dog in there for like.
Yeah.
All right, the wife ain't looking.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this little
Yeah.
mop. Gone.
Sorry, it got the croc got it.
Yeah.
What color was the crocodile / alligator?
Dude, I don't know.
Black or was it gray?
It was too far away. The camera was too far away. It didn't really zoom. It was a poorly done video. But
Alligators are black, and crocodiles are usually light gray.
dude, I don't
Okay,
know.
well there you go. Black and light gray.
It was
All
either
right.
a small alligator or a small crocodile. One of the two. They're both dinosaurs. I'm scared of both of them equally.
Yeah.
I hear one is meaner. I think the crocodile might be meaner. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't
don't know
matter.
that
I'm not
shit.
jumping into a pond after my dog.
Probably not.
No.
I'm gonna go out of my way to not let my dog.
I had to
stand
lie
next
to
a
my
pond
kids.
in
I'm like,
Florida,
no, I'm just
but-
kidding. I'm just kidding. I would jump after. I would save Millie. As my daughters are like horrified that I said I wouldn't.
Well, you might as well have just been like, yeah, totally do that. We don't have crocodiles here. Just don't take Millie to Florida with you. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Like who lets their dog wander around? Like there's alligators in there.
Yeah.
Like
it
in-
happens all the time in Florida.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
No.
It's fun to visit. Like my wife was saying that. I'm like, I like to visit Florida.
Yeah, I don't like
living
staying
there.
No. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree totally.
Going to see
Florida's
crocs-
fine.
yeah.
If you like it there, great for you. Good on you. That's about all I got though.
God, I wonder if dealing with alligators is better than dealing with shoveling snow.
Well, we don't shovel a damn thing, either one of us. So
No, but it's still cold.
It
Like,
is
you
cold
still
as a
gotta
bitch.
deal with it. I hate
Yeah.
it. Hate it.
yeah.
So you're with me though. You wouldn't jump in
No.
to a pond after.
I love my dog more than you love Millie, I'm sure, because he's
Oh,
my dog.
absolutely, yeah. I didn't want
I
Millie.
still probably won't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Millie was a surprise. Like, hey, we stopped listening to Dad. Puppy. Of course, now I love this stupid little shit.
Yeah, no. She's a good dog.
She's a good dog.
Not
good dog.
a guard dog.
She
No, she is not the
does
best guard dog.
not like Austin,
No.
which is weird because
Why
I,
does she not, why doesn't she like you? You're
I
here every
hey,
week.
I trust the dog's intuition. There's something wrong with Austin. She's
Yeah,
fine with you. She's fine with Matt. She's fine with Tom. Austin comes over and it's
Yeah, every time. She's super pissy at you.
every time.
We should see if my dog doesn't like him.
Ooh. Yeah, 'cause
No,
if your
he
dog,
likes you.
Finn likes me.
Finn likes him actually,
that's
and
weird.
Finn usually doesn't trust shit.
Weird.
What did you do to that dog?
Did you kick Millie?
Did you?
You can say it.
Did you try to put it in a pond with an alligator?
Crocodile.
Is that the problem? Oh, it was great. It was great then.
Yeah.
It was great. Okay. All right, that's all I got. I'm
That's
done.
all I got too.
All right, thanks for coming.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
to the Patreon.
Comment if you would jump in.
Yeah, yeah.
If you would jump
Let us
in
know.
a pond to hunt down an alligator
You
that
want to know
took
what's
your
going to
dog
happen?
and
Roy's going to send a picture of him doing it.
Roy will throw a dog into a pond
Just
just
to
to
get it
jump
back.
over it, just to be like, pussy. I
He
did
will.
it.
He totally will.
Speaking of Roy,
Because
there's
speaking-
a story out of Florida where a toddler was nabbed by a gator. It was a ginger.
That makes sense, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Isn't Roy a ginger? Yeah, I think
He
he's
is,
a ginger. Yeah.
Poor guy.
We have a lot of gingers in our world. It's weird.
Fucking sorry.
I love them. I love my gingers. I have so many of them.
All three I know I like. They all go to jiu-jitsu, though.
That is true. Adam's
And
a
one's
ginger.
bald.
Adam's technically a ginger, even though he doesn't come to jiu-jitsu
So I know
anymore.
4 of them?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he's a ginger.
I wonder what the... Is there something with jiu-jitsu and gingers? Is that like a thing?
Soul Stealers.
Weird. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, Soul Stealers.
Yeah, I
it's
get
part
it.
of it.
Yeah.
Morgan is a Soul
Drawn-
Stealer. Yeah,
drawn
she's
to
good
it.
at jiu-jitsu. We are not. All right, everybody. But we appreciate everybody. Check us out on the socials. We keep getting more and more people.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, thanks to Austin.
Yeah,
he's the
doing
one
a
that does
great
all
job,
that. 'Cause
buddy.
I sucked at that more
Yeah, our
than I do with
numbers.
the show.
Have you seen? Did you look at our podcast numbers though?
No, I don't like that.
I don't even know how to do that anymore.
Oh,
Like, you got to fix my phone.
I gotta fix your phone, bro.
You got to
fix it.
download it
Yeah.
and then I
Fix
know.
it. We're doing.
Make sure the live stream works
Yep.
before I worry about numbers.
But needless to say, thanks for all the new listeners. If you haven't, joined the Flick Chat, you should check it out or join, Instagram.
Yeah, we
check us
appreciate
out.
it. Thank you to the patrons. You
Yeah.
are awesome.
Yeah, we
love
appreciate
you.
it.
Everybody that bought a shirt, you are our hero. Thank
Keep
you so
buying
much.
them.
Yeah.
All these people are talking shit. If you guys get a shirt, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Where are you at, homie?
We sold 3 of them.
Yeah, we sold like 4.
And they're all right here.
They're all right here. So fuck people.
Bought my own shirt.
Son of a
It's like,
bitch.
Elle sent us one, and then we like got on another account just to make it look like people care about our shit.
Yeah, and just bought another
Like,
one.
hey mom, can you just go to this website, buy your shirt, ship it to my house? It's
Al's
fine.
like, why does it have all your guys' address? Shut up, Al.
Weird. No, it's fine. They're...
Shut up.
Please.
Oh, the 3-piece gi. I think Al's gonna make them. Just gonna. He
Yeah,
thought it was
I'm
a
sure.
great idea. No, that wasn't a joke.
Yes, it was.
3-piece gis.
No,
Also, comment if you think that's a wonderful idea. It is.
no one will.
Peace out. Good.
Don't say a damn
Three-piece,
word.
3-piece
Bye.
gi. Bye.
Oh, you ended it.
No, we're done. And we're done.
You gotta give me a heads up.
Well, I mean.